We are back. It is turn 19 of the Hypnotic Specter game in Middle Age. We are on Jotunheim. I've already got this all pulled up, but Jotunheim's here. All orders queued up. Couple things to call out from the messages. No, that's not it. Vanheim got their profit back. We made some incorrect assumptions, and we're going to look at that in a second from the last video. There was a battle in Rusty Badlands, so we're going to talk about the Vanheim capital, Nazca Indy fight, and then our PD fight. And we learned some information, got some good intel that we're going to use here in a sec. But let's watch this. So this is our battle with Nazca. This was scripted for flying. We were anticipating fighting into flying undead units. And you're going to see group blessings, blurs, whatever. But guess what? It was just a PD fight, so doesn't really matter. Kind of screwed up the positioning on that. We were thinking that we were going to fight into more, but we did find out some information. Here is Nazca's fight against their indies. You can see here's all their standard flyers. They've got these sacred units, these condors, which who cares? And here are all the ghouls. Now this is a good view of how flying works. You're going to see a flying attack here in a second. They're probably on hold and attack rear. There they go. So that is how flying attacks work, and it looks like it's on hold and attack rear. So that's why we're scripting our units the way that we did. Spoiler alert, they took that province just fine. They lost a handful of units. They lost 36 total units. I think these are all pretty cheap. So it doesn't really matter too much for us. It is good that they had to fly back to take it. Okay, battle in Vanheim. I had said that maybe Vanheim fought off Machaca, which is absolutely not the case. Machaca's got these... he's got 21 of these black hunters that are very scary with their... fire shield. And again, my opponent I think made a mistake and took undead regeneration when he meant to probably go for just general regeneration. Probably misread the descriptor on that blessing, so I don't know if there's something I'm missing there. Let me know. Another thing to note is I think these guys are on attack either closest. They should be on attack rear. I think that's a mistake. He should be scripting those two. I wish I could rewind. Can you rewind? Show grid. No, you can't rewind. Yeah, either way, they were all in a line here, and if they were on attack rear, you would have had the flanks come up further and then, cut in. I think this bubble right here, it doesn't serve you well to have all your units bundled up like that. So much better to have a long line of units in set to attack rear than attack closest. Unexpected events. We had one unit be cursed, which funny enough ended up being our scout. So who gives a shit? And then we had an unexpected event, Gaeta. Not too important. So we'll see. I did have a scout caught out. There's no reason for the scout to get killed. I should have, if I was being a little less lazy, I would have scripted that scout to retreat. It did remind me to go in and ensure that all my scouts were on retreat if they're in an adjacent province to a friendly province, because that ensures, well, it doesn't guarantee, but it gives them a higher probability of surviving and then staying somewhere near that province. So it's just better to, have your scouts set to retreat. I went in and corrected that here. I went in and corrected that there. And it's not a factor there, but cool. Nazca Indies, talked about that, talked about the PD fight, we talked about our lost scout. The only other thing of consequence, we're doing some scrying, remote site searching, because we don't really have anything else we can do. We're trying to get Mirror Administrative up. We're waiting for this fort to finish. We're still waiting for the Palisades to complete on Anidra. This is super important, so we're just going to be reinforcing Anidra with units from Jotunheim. we're going to be consolidating force in Mir. I'm debating taking Glistening Woods next turn. TBD. I'm prepping by moving my Prophet to Mir. We can start preaching from Mir. We want these things in our Dominion. We want Glistening Wood in our Dominion. And yeah, I think we're building a temple in Anidra. We're speculating that we're going to be able to hold it just fine. They didn't attack from Berman Heights, which is good, so maybe they won't attack again. Every turn that they don't attack Anglavania is a win, so. Scrying, defending Mir, and reinforcing. I think that's it. That's all for this video. There's nothing else too interesting going on. I'm still trying to figure out what I can do to make this god idol mobile. Short of giving him, like spending hundreds of gems and powering him up to be able to cast teleport. So let me know. All right, take it easy.